come down the hill in one of the most storied entrances in all of college football. Death Valley, Clemson, South Carolina, home to the Tigers since 1945. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the East Carolina Pirates taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Clemson Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the East Carolina Pirates offense will get the first possession of the game. This has an old-school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field, and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, the old school, because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other guys that get all the attention, but this guy's so good. He is the focal point. He's the guy everybody's looking to. He's the tone setter. He's the physical bell cow for this team. He will get the rock early and often.
Takes the easy completion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Tiger.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There's tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this once.
Open runway ahead. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intention. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missiles.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Pirates are moving quickly down the field. With jet sweep pass. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He wants to throw. Lets it fly. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They want to just keep throwing it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Working the middle, it's complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. I'm trying to power it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, ECU. Lining up to add another. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I'll tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Clemson Tigers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that the leaders. These are the guys get everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throwing right. Makes the grab. Obliterates him. Still on the move. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. This guy has the look of the next big play receiver at Clemson in the vein of T. Higgins or Mike Williams.
Or DeAndre Hopkins or Sammy Watkins. I mean,
touchdown Clemson. A great catch and run for 6. Quick strike touchdown. Comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First down here for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll come out throwing on first down. It's complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. To throw, it's Morton. Lost one deep down the right side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's not afraid to go deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job, the offense.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. A first down sack and record drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Coming after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and take it back. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you can call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Line gets set, first down. Looking for a man. It's Morton. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. And he'll be brought down.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checking off. Going up top on first down. He'll get rid of it. He's got it. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his hands.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Five-way scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, Dave, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. And they knock him down, but he got past the line of gain. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. They're going to throw it again. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The Pirates trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Morton. Quickly complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops at the 14. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He's looking to throw it. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got his man. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the right. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The snap sets up the throw. Into the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And the defense stops him again on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. This passing game can continue to heat up. Look out in the second half.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Looking deep. Wide open, he makes the catch. Can anyone catch him? Into the end zone unimpeded. Except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. Caught the defense offside. That penalty obviously will be declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. And that is the height of efficiency on that drive. Single play, hit the big chunk, get the touchdown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squiver inside the 30. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. And the Pirates will kick it off to start the second half. Out of the end zone. He gets a block. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Trying to set the tone with the run. Just ran him over. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Trying to find his man on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Smashes it between the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. New Mexico is dominating this one, thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 17 over San Jose State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to throw. It's Morton. Quick strike complete. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
This quarterback right now is improved, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. He's looking to pass. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Pirates look to keep this drive humming. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down the field.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. He wants to throw it again. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. Taking it the other way. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Clemson. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I show you, I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out a wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got an open man. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
East Carolina, 35. Clemson.
He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Worthy. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Number 19 in punt formation to kick it away.
Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he's down at the 41, that's a 1st down.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. 1st down.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Morton. He's right on target. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier for that.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. He'll just keep swinging it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Pirates will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Worthy. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be...
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Fires to the wideout. And that pass intercepted. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His 1st interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eye.
He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, ECU. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. throws to the wideout. And the third down pass is incomplete.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself?
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do.
He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. They want to throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 4th down, looking to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. Excellent field position here for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Quarterback adapting. Throws toward the end zone. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this.
He'll take a shot. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play. Offense set on 1st down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Trying to start the drive with a pass. A strike downfield. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd down. Defense dropping into soft coverage. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Here's a throw downfield late. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And he steps out of bounds after getting the pick, and this one is in the book. When we get to the offseason and they start...